Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with tags. So for our tags we are to use, and I'm using the list that is in the file section. It is missing a couple of things and we'll go in and add those when I get a chance. But we need to make 2 large tags, 3x7, sewing pattern, paper flower, lined journaling space. You notice that sewing pattern and paper flower were also on our 10 clusters. If you weren't here for the details video for the May Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge, I actually pulled all these little things out during the video. And so it was totally by lottery that this happened. But I'm going to go ahead and make my 2 large tags. My clusters are still here on my table. I'm going to start though by showing you the tags that we made in the party for those that finished their March junk journal for the March Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. They actually received my new 1919 French Fashionistas digital kit as their gift for finishing their challenge. And so we when you finish your challenge, we have a party, and we made these during the virtual party. So what I did is I pretended like they were paper dolls and I made them up. And so I used the, let's go ahead. Okay. So this is the digital kit, and I will be showing you this kit at the end of this video because I just realized I hadn't shown it yet. So it has pages, it has ephemera, it has a mini journal kit. Oh, so this is what happens when you run out of yellow ink. It comes out purple. So if you have a printer that you can fake it out, put an old, a empty yellow ink in, you can get purple. That was on accident. I had it printing several things and it just all of a sudden was out of yellow ink. And it takes yellow, obviously, to print this. So if you want like a turquoise color, you can do that by replacing your magenta ink with an empty one, if you can do that on your printer. Okay, so this is what I was looking for, was the large tags. So in this digital kit, one of my favorite things in my new digital kits is the large tags. And I think these turned out absolutely stunning. And these are printed on the cardstock, the creamy cardstock that I get at Michael's. So, so we're going to come back to this in just a second. And I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget that we're coming back to that in just a second. And we'll be showing you the whole digital kit after this video. So these are the tags that we made. And on this one, I went ahead and I cut at the line of her hat, added a hat band. There's our paper flower, messy string, and I added some words. And I did also distress all of these images. So here's this one. There's beauty and simplicity. And again, it's just, it has some of the fabric up here, messy string, paper flowers. Now we can go ahead and add any one of these and it's going to have sewing and our sewing pattern on it. And it could finish up our little thing here. So I don't like that. But this one has a pocket on the back. This one, we added a feather. I had a feather in my stash, and we used 4 of the bling, and then there's little buttons on her shirt. So we went ahead and added the buttons to her shirt. There's some fabric, the paper, and the messy string there. And just added words. This one, she has a necklace and the buttons, so I added the buttons from the bling. I found some little tiny bling in my stash. I did distress her outfit, and then we have a paper ribbon and a paper flower, messy string, and the fabric. And I was doing the fabric washi tape, And here we have this one, and it's got the fabric washi tape. It has a little rose up on her hat and some of the bling, and the bling up here, and then the bling on, there's little dots going across the top of her. And we also did some stenciling. Again, all of these are distressed. And then here we used the fingernail polish, the gold glitter fingernail polish, added some roses. I rounded the corners for this one and distressed around the edge. And that's all I did to this one. And I think it's absolutely stunning. So, so we could use any of these that we made and add them to the tag and consider it done. So let's see. If we can find one. Okay, so we could just go ahead and put that there or up here or on the, or on this side. We're going to put that on this side. Okay? So I am going to come in and I will show you, I'm going to decorate a couple other ones. So you're going to get a little more than just the, I'm going to put the glue on the edge here and on the edge here. Okay, so I added glue here, and then on the edge there, and hopefully then I won't take it off into where it shouldn't be. I don't want to cover up her eyes. Okay, so there. Now I'm going to I'm going to have glue on the back here, so let's get that off. Ooh, and I even like the way it looks on the back. The little collage on the back looks really cool. Okay, then we had a little bit down here. Just rub that off. So there we go. Yes, you can use your clusters on your items. Yes, the stitching and the sewing pattern do count for this one. So we have our stitching, our sewing pattern, and we need to add the one more thing, which is a lined journaling space. And I think that that's absolutely perfect for a tag. And of course you can put it on the back. I think this one I'm going to go ahead and I am going to use the rolling ruler. Get it out. Okay. So I have two different ones. They were both my dad's. I did find them on Amazon, and I'm updating my blog so that I can be adding the Amazon addresses to it there. And so if you watched the lined video, I'm going to put that in the description box down below, how to add lines. And I'm going to line the bottom of my ruler down here. Okay, I'm lining it up across. Might even want to use some washi tape here. Just use a little. Okay, just to keep this down so that it doesn't move while I'm working this. Okay, so get everything out of my way. Lining it up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and come down where I want to start my lines. Okay, and I'm going to start them right there. And find my pen. Okay, have everything ready. This is even cooler if you have a drafting table because it will hold it straight, but I don't. So, okay, so I'm going to pull it down. I want it to start right about there. And so I'm going to use the number 3 over here. So there's a rolling ruler right here. and then I can just add my lines. And I'm going to add them just like this. Okay, and this is a Prismacolor Premier 01 is the size. Come down. Oh, went too far. Okay, so there's some line space on my tag. So that's tag number 1. We can save these and use them. Okay, tag number 1. It has sewing pattern, stitching, or no, it needs sewing pattern, paper flower, and line journaling space. Okay, so there's tag number 1. And now we're going to find one for tag number 2. And I am going to go ahead and use her. And let's show you how I did this. So I actually wanted to color mine in. And my printer is the kind you can't use water on without it, the ink moving, I believe. So I'm going to use these chalks. These are decorating chalks. If you're a scrapbooker, you might have these from back in the day. I'm actually going to just use my finger and go ahead and I had already started because I wanted to turn her outfit blue, because I do want to use the blue as one of the other colors in this journal. I wanted it to be more colorful than just the black and white. And the one image comes already colored because that's the way it came. And I am going to do an add-on of colored images to the digital kit. So it'll be a separate digital kit. Or you can go ahead and color your own. But I will be doing that. So it'll already be done for you. And since I'm going to, and this was going to be part of it, but that's okay. So there we've just subtly added some blue to her. And now we'll go ahead and cut her out. Okay, so this digital kit is available in my Etsy shop, dearJulieJulie. It's all one word, dearJulieJulie, and it is in the description box down below. Also, all the digitals in the dearJulieJulie Etsy shop are on sale for 50% off while we're home. And I just updated that, so they are all in there and up on sale. So our cards need to be approximately 3 by 7, okay? So one of the other things that when I was passing by in my over there, I was like, oh, you know what? We could add this to an envelope. I'm not going to add this particular one, but you can go ahead and use an envelope for your tag, and that gives you another place to put something. Because I like pockets, and I cannot lie. So that would be a pocket, and I would like that. Okay. Another thing that you can do is you can go ahead and add this to a file folder, cut this off, and have a pocket behind it. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to add the little sparkly things like we did before. It was so much fun to decorate these paper dolls. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and just grab us a bunch of these. And this time I'm going to go ahead and just take them off and put them on, but you would want to glue them, okay? This is Faceted Bling that I get at Michael's. It's like one of my favorite things. And they have it in all, you know what, I haven't been to Michael's since so long, but they had it in all the different colors, and But this one is my favorite, the black with the silver, and it's actually a hole. It's not a bling, so nothing can fall. It's not going to fall out of it. Okay, so just go ahead and put these on, bling her up all the way across. And yeah, so I think she's really pretty. So I'm really excited. I have 2 more digital kits coming out that go with this. They are accessories. One is 1919 Fashionista Accessories, and one is 1919 Fashionista Hats. And they are, oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun making them. But it's like, I got to go make a video so I have something to go up on YouTube. Oh, I need to go work on, oh, I got to go work in the garden. And I'm so excited today. My husband was able to fill in the place of our tiki room where the floor had fallen out. And so our tiki room has a floor again. It's all sturdy. So now we're just deciding what we're going to do with the cabana roof. How we're going to, if we're going to extend it, if we're going to use the part that's, what's already there. And then on top of that is my Eiffel Tower. So I actually have from a ham radio tower, because we are amateur radio operators. I do have an Eiffel Tower in my backyard that has bling. I'm sitting here looking at bling. Has lights on it, and it's so much fun. My husband, I had mentioned about, wow, that really, it looks like an Eiffel Tower, and I had mentioned I would love, he knows I love the Eiffel Tower and that I would love to have one. And for my 50th birthday, he put lights on it. I had no idea, and he put it up on the cabana roof. So when you're walking up, you're going to Paris, and you get there and you're in Hawaii. Because we have the tiki room. And the tiki room was, it's been there for a long time, way before I was a part of this address. But it was actually built for the swimming box or pool. My husband called it a swimming box that he built so that, so he could teach his girls how to swim. And so that's out there. And then I had decorated it into a tiki room for my daughter's 30th birthday. We had a wonderful, amazing weekend with all of our grandkids, daughters, my parents, just everybody was here, and the whole weekend was designed around Disney movies and Disneyland, and it was fun. I had 2 years to plan for it, and I did. I had so much fun. So someday I'll show you. It's what I should have been doing this weekend, was making the scrapbook. I have all the photographs and never have made the scrapbook. But for the actual birthday party, we had everybody dress up as a character cosplay. So and this was before I even knew there was such a thing. So you use stuff that you had and dressed up as your favorite character. And my mom, of course, was the fairy godmother, and it was so awesome. Candy was Ariel, and it was just a blast. We played croquet with flamingos. I turned the croquet things into, I bought garden flamingos, and it was just so much fun. So there she is, and we're going to go ahead and distress her, because I've been distressing everything for this journal. So, and the daughter that I'm talking about, Amber, her birthday is Monday. And she will be 37. So today, my two oldest kids are 36. Both of them are 36. One turned 36 last week, last Sunday. And yeah, so... And then, of course, my mom's birthday was May 1st. That was her second birthday in heaven. And by the way, I don't know that I've told you, but I put all of the journals and the journal kits that are in my Etsy shop in honor of my mom's birthday. I would have normally put the digitals on sale for her birthday, but they're already on sale because of the stay-at-home. While we're home, they're all 50% off. So all the journals and the journal kits are 20% off. And through the month of May, because my mom, for years, celebrated the whole entire month for her birthday. And it took that long to celebrate her birthday because everybody had to take her out to lunch and all of those things. And so literally it took a month to celebrate my mom's birthday. So, okay, so here we are. We have her all set up. I didn't do the extra bling on her or well, we can go ahead. You've seen me make the washi tape fabric. So fabric washi tape, and this one has curled itself up. Let's see if we can, oh, okay, it's just a short piece. So let's see if it's big enough to go across. I think it is. So we'll go ahead and come across down here like we did. And it doesn't quite go all the way across. So I use my Advanced Tape Glider or ATG gun. And it has double-sided tape. And I use the Scotch brand, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put that down. And I love this for adding other things. And you know that I use it a lot for when I'm adding packaging and things like that. So this is the fabric that I've been using. So then we're going to go ahead, and this one, that's all that was on it. So we're going to go ahead. I had ripped this fabric off some fabric that I'm using. Let's take the frayed edges off. That'll just make it much easier. Okay, so to get the soft frayed edges like this, you want to rip your fabric. Okay, so you don't want to cut your fabric. If you cut your fabric and then you fray it, you're going to get a very straight edge. But by ripping the fabric, you compromise the edges of the string in different places instead of straight across, and so you give it a nicer haircut by ripping it. It's a softer haircut. Okay, I'm gonna hold this. Okay, so I started from the center because the one thing that I've found is a lot of times my the ATG will just grab onto the edge and not pull along. So we want to straighten out our little piece of fabric. It really wants to curl. Okay, so we'll straighten that out. We'll go up to the top of the card. And we're going to put that along, and it actually needs to come down on her head a little bit. I'm going to take it to the edge because I don't want that brown piece to look like it's part of the hat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, come down, put it on, and come across. Okay. And there we have that. Now I have this piece left. I'm going to go ahead and put it on something just so I don't have it hanging around. Let's see. Oh, we can put it on the back. We'll put it on the back. Okay. Give you some interest to the back. Okay, so now for this one, I'm going to just do the traditional cut it across and take the edge and come over and cut it across. Use that as a template, and that way my side edges are the same. You don't need a cutter or a die to cut your edges. That my fabric ended up a little bit wonky there. Okay, so we're going to cut the bottom of this off a little bit. And then let's go ahead. We're going to add some bling to the top like we did on the other one. And I'm going to go ahead and measure here. Okay. And I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to cut it at an angle right here. Okay. Cut it at an angle. I'm going to come over and cut this one piece off. Cut this at an angle. And that way the black part is looks like the triangle that we're going to be putting it on. Okay. Go ahead and put this down. Okay. And now we've got this little wonky area here that I kind of messed that up a little bit, and I think we'll go ahead and we're going to add this. Let's see, or this is our only other one that has all the stuff, but no other picture. I put pictures on everybody. So, so we just need a paper flower. Now I used the rose over here, and maybe I should have used a paper flower. Okay, let's see. We'll just put this on here, like this, okay? I like that, actually. Even though we have two different kinds of flowers, I do like it. And I'm doing this because I want to remind you that you can use your clusters and the stitching and the sewing pattern, or no, the paper flower and the sewing pattern for this one will count for this, this one. You know what? This is going to drive me crazy. I'm going to take the rose off. I'll put it up here. And we'll add a paper flower. Because since there's a paper flower up there, there should be one here. But the other thing is I'm going to add one over here to take care of that, that spot. Okay, so adding a paper flower here. And adding a paper. And see, that one doesn't bother me that there's a paper flower and her roses. But this one, I did. Okay, so making paper dolls out of these, I think is going to be a lot of fun. So tell me what you think about paper dolls. Is that something, do you like paper dolls? Do you collect paper dolls? I know I have several people that have shared that they collect paper dolls, and I think that's, my mom did. I inherited her paper dolls, and when my daughter, the one that's birthday, well, the one that's birthday is Monday, when she was little and of Barbie age, I actually designed Barbie clothes. And so there's many things about this kit just hit my heart. When I was in high school, I had planned to be a fashion designer and took French in high school so that I could, be ready to go to Paris. And I unput very, very little French, do I remember. Use it, don't use it, you lose it, lost it. But I did get accepted to fashion design school, but I didn't. I didn't go. And, but, you know, there's things that I did that I am really happy. So if this ends up being too tall, it's going to be okay. I can cut this down here. So there are my 2 tags. But as you can see, I already had several more tags because we made tags and pockets this time in the party. So I'll be able to add these also, and those 2 there too. So, but I wanted to show you that you can use your little clusters and that the pieces of them that you use do count. And then your tags, you can use them as tags, but you can also, I mean, when you've got the great, you want to see all of it, you can also use them as tucks and things like that. So so there's my two tags for the 2 large tags, 3x7, sewing pattern, paper flower, lined journaling space. Ooh, we need to give her her lined journaling space. So I think what we'll do with her is we will go ahead and let's see. If I put things where they go, and I did, I'm shocked. We can go ahead and use one of the corrugated cardboard, and I go ahead and ink that. So this is just corrugated cardboard. Again, this was another thing that I showed you how to use in the lines part of the video. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab a different piece. That I want to use that writing on something else. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead, and we have this piece here of the pattern, sewing pattern, and I'm going to go ahead and add my lines right on the sewing pattern. Okay, so that's going to give me my lines. We'll put this away. We'll let that dry. And put this back where it goes so that I can find it next time. That was really nice to be able to find it. So I can go ahead and, while we're waiting for it to dry, I can go ahead and rip it. I like to rip the paper. I find it to be much more forgiving, because if it's off and wonky and it's ripped, it's like, you know, it's off and wonky and you ripped it. Oh well. But if it's off and wonky and you cut it, that's not as, you know, it just doesn't look like it's supposed to be like that. Okay, so we're going to come and pull that down. Okay, come over here. I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to have it go around the corner. Okay, so it will give us some interest to the back. Okay, we're dry. Let's hope so. Okay, we're going to use our glue stick. We haven't used our glue stick in a while, so let's pull out the book. Okay, I'm putting my ruler down here. It gets a new place because I'm actually, now that I found it again, I want to be able to use it. Oh, my book didn't get put back again. Okay, I think I have a, yeah, this is scratch paper. Okay, that's the right side. So let's put this on the wrong side. I'm starting in the middle and going out to the edge because I'll have a better chance of not having it curl up. Make sure I get good coverage on the edge. And I'm going to go ahead and throw things around. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on her. I want this edge to line up on the right. Okay, I'm going to pull this down. Go ahead and put all that down. We get some texture there, and then this can come around and we just go ahead and put it on and get a little interest there on the back. So there is my card with its lines, and this one, she has those lines, so that gives you a couple of different ways to use and I'm going to go ahead and trim those. Okay, so now, so there's my two tags. So these are the large tags. They're at least 3 by 7-ish, and you can count your tab as part of your 7. Okay, and let's see. Now we'll go ahead and I will show you the digital kit. So this, again, if you're interested in the May Junk Journal Challenge, May Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge, so it's actually the May Mayhem 2020 Junk Journal Challenge, because there was a May Mayhem Challenge last year as well. The details video is linked in the description box down below. You go watch that. It'll give you the details, and then you can follow the bouncing ball. We'd love to have you. So, I'm going to show you the digital kit, and I might have a couple things might be doubled in here. So let's see. Okay. Now what was in this? This is a mini challenge or mini journal kit. There, that's pages. Okay, so yeah, welcome to the messy desk. Okay, so this digital kit is, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what's in it. There's actually 45 files. It includes ephemera and pages, and you get the pages in both regular like this and the edges where they're a little more fuzzy to the outside. Just something that I like to do. So you get both. Okay, so here is the large tags. So you get this one. You get this one. And I've printed these on that cardstock. So this is what they look like printed on white paper. Kind of cartoony right there, huh? But, oh, gorgeous. So these images are from 1919. They're from a 1919 fashion magazine. And so there they are, printed on white paper. And more of them. Okay, so those are the large. You get three pages of large tags. You actually get 4 because you get which one? So you get the one, you get this one. You're going to see this one again, but you get it with the colored images, and then I also did it so that they match this more and they're more black and white. And those are actually in the pages. Okay, so next you get your journaling cards. So there's our 9 ladies. And you get the ledger and the ladies, and this is one of the files. So they're kind of 5 by 7, so this made them a little smaller, so you can use them for other ephemera. And then we have them here. You have the small tags, you have the mini envelopes and tags, and you have the 6 images. And So I think that's awesome. And then you can go even smaller. Actually, this is the other 3 tags. The pockets. So the duets are on pockets. Some more of the envelopes and tags, and the little journaling cards. So here they are printed on, that's the same one. So this is the same thing printed on the cardstock and printed on white copy paper. Okay. So I've started using these, but you can see that you get, these are on parchment paper. You get, this page has 4 envelopes and 4 tags. And then this one has 2 larger envelopes and 2 tags. Okay. And this is printed on gold parchment paper. Okay, so if you print it on white, it's going to be a little different. So this is my duet pocket page. So you get 4 of these, and you'll see very soon how we decorated these in the party. And I printed them on a cardstock, but here they're printed on copy paper. So here are 6 larger journal cards, and I think that it's just you can use them for other things, and we've added in a different lady here. So now this is the side-by-side pages, and so they have a line down the center. If the line bothers you, you can go ahead and, distress your line out, cover it with washi, however you want to do it. But this is going to give you a side-by-side pages. Okay, and there's several of them. Okay, and here we have the 2 young girls. The 2 there. So there is a part of the kit that's also ads. And so this is one of the side-by-side collage and ad page. And a side-by-side page with images. Here's 2 different collages, side-by-side collages. This is a page of, you can like cut this out, flip it over. You could decorate this. You can cut this like right between these 2 girls and it'd be a page. There's just so much that we're going to be able to do with this, but I wanted to use this in the kit, so I did. And there's another page like that. There it is. Okay, so there's this page. And so same thing, you find your place that you feel like you can cut it. You might have to trim this, and then you can go ahead and decorate this. So amazing. This is the collage page. So you see it's a whole page of collage. And so that would be a great for envelopes or all different things. So this is the black and white or the lighter image that is another part, and I have it. It's in the pages section, because you may have seen that I will use these. I'll copy them on copy paper. You need to cut the edge, and if you've been able to do borderless printing, you still are going to want to cut one of the edges, and then you just can go ahead and fold this in, and it becomes a flip page. Okay, so, and this is perfect for if you're doing like the list books, the tall journals. And there you go. And it's, yes, it is the large tag, so you can do that with any of the large tag pages. So, and there's 3 large tag pages, so you could do this and have 3 of the pages in your journal for a list book. Okay, so this one is another one that is kind of different, and you can go ahead and fold her this way, and you can go ahead and fold them. You could decorate down here, have this be the center of the signature. Like if you were the center of the signature, okay, so this is where the natural line of the center. You could turn this into a pocket. She would still be there. Just lots of things, and I wanted to add this. I wanted to be able to use these three, this image of the three of them in here. So this is what happens when you have no yellow ink. I might have showed you this already, but I think the purple images are beautiful, and so that's an option. Here are the 6 images again. This is the mini journal kit. So all of those pages, you get them in the regular, like I just showed you, and the vignette where they're soft around the edges. This is our mini journal kit. And so we have these pages. It includes the register. And you do get the register full page as well. You get the mini ephemera page, okay? So, and you can use this, you don't have to use this just in your mini journal kit. You can make stamps and all kinds of things using this. And we're going to be making some really cool things using these pages. So this is a page from the mini digital kit, or you could use it and have them be journaling tags. They'd be a little bit larger than the one that has the 9 images on it. And the other thing is you can cut these, cut 3 of them off or cut 4 and have flips. We'll be doing a mini journal eventually with this as well. There's a look at all of the ad pages. Okay, so you get, and they're in French. So you get this one and this one. And then you get this one that has parts of the register and this one. So I think that that's kind of fun and different. And here's your other page for your mini journal kit. So each of my digital kits usually has a mini journal kit, and we're able to actually make a mini journal out of the mini journal kit. So this is the one that we made with the Tea and Roses digital kit. So this is using the Tea and Roses mini journal kit, and you can actually make a mini journal using other things too. But this is part of, these are the images in here. This is stamping. This is from a note paper. But the images that are all similar, of course, from the digital kit. Here's a stamp from the digital kit. And here's our little, these are washi tape charms. These are sticker charms for our signature ties. Okay, so washi tape and signature. There you go. So this is Tea and Roses, and it's a full kit, and it also has the mini journal kit that I was telling you about. So it's a fun and beautiful kit to use. Okay, so you can make a journal like this out of those last pages that I just showed you there. And they make great little gifts. They make a great purse journal to be able to carry around with you and write down notes and write down people's phone numbers, and you're not having to look for them. Well, I guess I have another one that's doesn't have a tie. But so these are all images from that. Okay. So mini journal kits. Lots of fun. So this is, again, that's where I took 3 of the images, or 4, and made it flip out. Okay. And that might have been made during a party. And let's see. Mini journal. sunshine. I've got several. I'm coming. I'll be right there. Okay. So this is Mimi's Flowers as a mini journal. Okay, so using the mini journal kit and some scrapbooking paper and some other items. These are the Mimi's Flowers. Thanksgiving, using the Thanksgiving kit, we made a mini journal. And oh gosh, I love this one. So this is the Patriotic kit. It has the cute little kids. This is one of the digital images. Image. And that's Flinch card from the Flinch card digital kit. Image. Okay, so Patriotic kit, Thanksgiving, Tea and Roses, but most of the digital kits do have a mini kit in them that you can go ahead. Those little kids are in the Patriotic digital kit. Keep Cool is in the Patriotic digital kit. We have some patriotic stuff in the Patriotic. It's a little guy coming through. And so there's Washington as a surveyor. I thought that was so cool. My grandfather was a surveyor. I didn't know that that he was a surveyor, that Washington was a surveyor. So, and then you can just barely see there's an image from the kit inside. So anyway, so that's several of the mini journal kits, and we're going to be able to make a journal out of this also. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're here for the preview, hi, I'm waving. Remember, all the digitals are on sale in the Etsy shop for 50% off. All the journals and journal kits are on sale for 20% off in honor of my mom's birthday month. So through the month of May, and those are while they last. And thank you all for being here. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to go watch these videos because YouTube really likes that when you go watch a video after you watch one of mine, or go watch another video. That's fine. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Happy scrapbooking day. I hope you're getting to do something crafty. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye-bye.